All right. Oh, I'm just gonna go turn that light off. Okay. So, welcome to the Epic stream. We're gonna be playing. Uh, the sound might be turned off. We're gonna be playing a combination of quick play and arena. So it's Friday. That means the arena just changed and it's constructed, which is one of my favorite formats. But otherwise, I'll also be doing quick match, which just means that you play whatever format is basically other people have queued for. All right, and I also have the spoiler card for the new set. How's it going, Cash? Let's see. Let me just make sure I have this set up right. That was last week's. Alright, so the spoiler for this week is Vengeful Ghost. It's a Sage 1-cost champion, and it has Blitz and Unblockable. So you'll play this, and you can attack with it right away. And so usually, if you can get your opponent to spend their gold first, you can play it, and then it just attack them for 8 right away. But what is special about this card is, unlike something like an Airborne Blitz champion, they can't just happen to have a blocker out. So you'll very, very frequently get in for 8 with this. Sometimes if it sticks around, then you can just keep hitting them with it. But otherwise, it's just like your Punisher. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and queue here. I'm going to leave this card up until I find a match. I'm going to go ahead and queue up with that Crusaders deck. I have to... You know what? I will do a quick match. Because I just realized that for this month we are doing, in the arena, there is no base set. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a constructed deck that doesn't have any base set in it for this arena. I just realized that. So let's just go ahead and get rid of Phalanx here. We're going to go ahead and make a new deck. So what we want is, we just can't use anything from the base set. Alright. So just look through here and see if we can find something that we want to stick to. I think a lot of people end up making these wild decks, so maybe we'll try and do like a Sage Evil deck. Let's start with Evil. So we'll put Raxa and Xanos and Rift Summoner in, so those will be our core cards that start the deck here. So sometimes when I'm trying to make a deck, I'll just start with some cards that I think are useful in any, maybe like a theme, like an archetype. So Raxa here is going to make us 2 demon tokens. It's very powerful to have, just play this on an empty board and then to have 3 6/6s in play. We're also going to play Xanos and Rift Summoner. So Rift Summoner makes 2 demons every time you sacrifice one of your own champions. So you can get a lot of demons into play with this. And we're also going to play Xanos. And those are going to be our big threats from Evil. And I think what we're going to do is we'll just try and make this kind of like a threat-heavy Evil deck with some support from Sage. So we'll also go ahead and play Dark One's Apprentice, which is one of my favorites just as an ambush champion. That that can get rid of a small champion, so you might use it to get rid of a Muse, but sometimes you'll also just play this as an off-turn threat if they just played a board clear. And this seems like a good deck for Misguide Herald, so we'll go ahead and put Misguide Herald in if we're going to have a lot of champions. And then I think we can play the Break All Non-Demons. Right now we have Rift Summoner, Darkman's Apprentice, and Raxa. So we can make this more demon themed. In that case, run something like Abyss Summoner or Anguish Demon here. Maybe we'll start with some of those. Let's see. If I want to have some kind of board clear, there's no Angel of Death, and there's no, I think there is Plague. Or actually, you know what? Plague is also base set. So for board clear, Zombie Apocalypse is base set. We have Endbringer Ritualist is a pretty good one for this deck. We're gonna have a lot of champions. There's no final task, but we could play Invoke Pact, which returns a champion from our discard pile to play, and if we return one on our opponent's turn, then they get a demon token. Definitely want it to be heavy evil since we are playing Xanos. From Sage, we could run. I don't really have enough events for lessons learned. We could play Erratic Research and Soulstorm maybe, and then like a one-off. Maybe one Temporal Shift. And the reason that we want to have an even number of our one costs is because for every 2 one costs of a color you play, you can have a 0 cost of that color. So we'll toss in 5 zeros here. We can have some. I'm kind of partial to Disappearing Act. Maybe. Frantic Digging is also pretty nice. We don't have that much card draw in this deck, so I think we'll go with the Frantic Digging, and then maybe two others. Just go. We don't have a lot of recycle either, and we won't have much recycle if we are heavy evil. There's not very much in the way of recycle and evil, so I think we might actually just want to go with Arcane Research here, which, if we have a lot of cards in our discard pile, is very good. So go ahead and play that, and then let's go over to our evil here. So with 10, we want 9 more evil one costs, or we could end up splashing from other colors as well. So go ahead and add Gudgeon in. We want more card draw here, so I think I'll also play Street Swindler. These are both just one cost champions that draw 2 when they come into play. And then 3 more one costs. Could use another board clear of some kind. Maybe we should play Reaper Cell. Another option would be we have a lot of tokens, so we could splash Justice Prevails from good here. I think that might be a good call. Let's go ahead and do that. We can play like Justice Prevails and Inherence the Meek. Just want to give our tokens +3 offense, +3 defense, and Righteous. And then we'll also play Inherence the Meek, which banishes all champions that are not tokens, since we have a lot of tokens. Oh, Inherence makes the base set. I keep just thinking, oh yeah, let's just put this card in, let's put that card in, but we can't. Oh man, maybe Subjugate, 7 defense or more. Right now we have Raxa, Darkman's Apprentice, Emperor Ritualist. We have a lot of champions that are 7 defense or more. We'll just cut 1 Justice Prevails and we'll go with 2. And then we can just play a 1 of 0 costs good card, which will probably be Second Wind. And then we just want 1 more evil 1 cost, which will probably be Reaper Cell, just so we have another board clear. Alright, and then for zeros and evil, we have a lot to choose from. I'm going to go ahead and play Consume here. Little Devil, Spawning Demon, some stuff that buffs our tokens. You've got From Beyond, and then maybe 2 Raxus Curses. Basically, our 0 cost will just be threats plus the consumes. A little light on a 0 champion removal, but we're not running any. In fact, I'm probably actually going to kick this Raxus Curse up to 3 and just cut 1 of our Little Devils, I think. Just because the having more removal for 0 costs will be really nice. We don't have a lot of that. Alright, we're going to call this Evil, Coreless Evil. It's inspired. Alright. I'm really glad that I was able to just have no core set selected in the deck builder, because otherwise I would have just kept trying to add in cards that were from the core set. We'll see. I think it kind of depends on. I mean, with 4 sets, it's a little difficult to. I mean, I guess what I'm saying is when there's more sets, I'm not sure that'll always be the case, but it's something that is being tried right now. And overall, I think it's pretty nice playing these formats without sets. But removing the core set, I think, is the biggest change since. I mean, you've always been playing with core set. So it might be fun to try other formats in the arena that aren't just the standard stuff minus sets. Yeah, no, it is nice. I'm going to be right back while we're waiting the queue here. Alright, I'm back. Um, I'm just gonna hop back into quick play. If we see someone in the arena, then I'll play arena. Well, we're gonna actually queue up with our Crusaders deck here, just because I'd like to see, even though we just made the scoreless evil deck, I would like to see some more games with this. Alright, it's Dark Draft. So this first pack is not very exciting, mostly because, I mean, I could just take Pyrosaur and go Wilds. It's not like a game-defining card, but it is pretty powerful, so I think I'm just gonna do that. I don't really think any of these other cards are very exciting. We're gonna take the Javelin Thrower, mostly because it helps support our Wilds. And then, honestly, these other picks are all pretty good. I'm more partial to Rescue Griffin and Endbringer Ritualist than Thresher Demon. Thresher Demon just needs some support. Like, you really just pick this card if that's what you're looking for in a card. We're going to go with the board clear just so that we don't have to take the board clear over something important later. So, also a reasonable card in its own right. Hunting Raptors is great here. We already have some wilds going on. Priestess Evangeline is also quite a good card, so that would be my next pick. We're just going to take the removal on a stick and the Entangling Vines again to help support our wilds. Like, I could take the reset here. I think that if I was not concerned about color, I'd take the reset, but they're pretty close to power level, and I'd rather make sure I have the color down. And I can just start taking cards kind of willy-nilly later. Another good pack here. We're going to take the Street Swindler. I don't think I can go into... I don't really want to be going into heavy. I guess I have 2 already? I could swing it. Alright, let's do it. Let's go Evil Wilds in Dark Draft. Wow, this pack's crazy because I want Flash Fire and Rain of Fire and Consume all in my deck. Which is not usually going to be the case. So we're definitely going to take the Flash Fire. I have no draw twos though. I kind of need this Rain of Fire. But they're both really strong. This is a good pack. I'm actually going to take the Ancient Chant here, even though the wild cards are good, because I don't have any draw twos, except for the 2 that I just picked up. I think I'm going to be light on draw twos in this draft. Alright, we're going to take the Watchful Gargoyle, Second Wind, maybe the Plague. Yeah, I'm going to take the Watchful Gargoyle and the Plague. I mean, there's something to be said for just having some healing, if you don't have any healing. Sure. Another interesting pack here. I think Palace Guard and Spike Trap are definitely the stronger picks. I'm going to go with the... Palace Guard. Spike Trap is really good against a couple of my cards, but it's good to have hard answers. Go ahead and pick up the Bitten, and the Disappearing Act I think is going to be better than the Force Range Apprentice Force. I think it's just going to be Inherence the Meek here. Could take Rain Pitching Cyclops. Have 1 Punisher at the moment. But Inherence Meek is going to be quite nice for us. Don't want that Wolf's Call. We're just going to take Blue Dragon and Storm Dragon. Could pick up another draw 2 here. Definitely the Blue Dragon. I think it's going to be Blue Dragon and Storm Dragon. The light on off-turn plays here. We're going to pick up the Arcane Research for sure. This one's an easy pick. I'll try to enunciate. I think that is the reason. Maybe unplugged a little bit. Oh, this is a fantastic pack. Wow. Wow. I'm not even sure if I want that over the flanking maneuver. I don't. I don't have very many ones. That's a crazy good pack. I'm gonna take the Gudgeon here. Gudgeon and Sea Titan and Warrior Golem are all good, but I need some evil if I'm gonna play that Medusa. Yeah, more evil going on. The Sea Titan might be a real problem for our deck. Alright, I'm gonna take the Sea Titan. Really want to take it, but Smash and Burn is crazy good. And it's Demonic Rising or From Beyond here. I think the From Beyond is the play. From Beyond is just, I like the versatility of having just an Ambush 5/5 or a Blitz 5/5. I'll take the Frantic Digging here, which I mentioned before. I kind of consider this to be an off color because you can draw 2 cards towards whatever you need for your loyalty. So it's actually, Frantic Digging is probably better than normal color loyalty for us since it counts as basically a wild and an evil card. Xanos is not going to be very good in this deck. We honestly have more Sage than we have Evil. It's very sad. This is almost the last pack. I don't think I can play Steel Golem, so it's just going to be these two. Alright, we're still going to try and run it. Don't have any Discard Pile Banish, but I'm not going to take the Keeper of Secrets here. Hopefully it doesn't bite us. I mean, I don't think Wonderful Dead would really be a big problem. There it is. Or we can just pick it up. No big deal. Do we want Drinker of Blood or Saren? With Flashfire in the deck, a couple of Break Alls. I guess I have one. Oh yeah, 2 Break Alls. Kind of want the Drinker of Blood. How many Punishers do we have? We have Pyrosaur and Draka right now. With the Saren. Going first. I might just mulligan. I can't really mulligan 3 to look for another evil card because then I won't have a draw 2 in hand. I have 7 other evil cards. I actually ended up with a really good split of evil and wilds. Honestly. I'm just mulliganing this and then playing the Arcane Research on turn 1. It's just kind of funny. You don't usually make this play. Oh man, what are the chances that I hit 1? Not very high. I think I'll just pass. It's kind of funny. I have a good draw 2. I have a board wipe. I just draw 2 here and then I play Mirror's Necromancer, hopefully. There's the evil card that I needed. Gonna have the ultimate combo here. We got Murderous Necromancer and then the From Beyond to boost all of our zombies. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. I just alt tab to check the chat and I don't know what that was. Like alt or tab. Okay, that's fine. Not a bad deal. Not a big deal for us. I think we might even just swing in for 5 here. Boom. All right. Rob's already at 16. We took 7 damage from their own whirlwind, so that contributed a lot of that damage. But you know, and they mulliganed and they took 2, I guess. So let's see. They took 5 here. They're 21. 7 there, 28. And then I guess they mulliganed nothing. Took 2 from the wolf token. Guild Demon to banish 2 of my cards and attack. Oh, yep. I'm just gonna flash fire that. We have Medusa left in the deck with Evil Loyalty. It'd be very sad if we hit one of our wilds here. Maybe I shouldn't have played that flash fire and just taken 3. Oh well. Sky Serpent. Well, I'm not going to do anything about that. We'll just play this Arcane Research here and see if we find something that we want. Let's get this Deathbringer and we'll play it next turn. That's a good answer to this. I guess we could have drawn 2 in case we hit like Smash and Burn and Disappearing Act. Choose no blockers. We have to draw 2 with Heinous Feast. We have all the answers. Honestly, Palace Guard is the better answer, but I think I'm going to play this Deathbringer. We'll see if what I draw. But I need to keep evil cards in hand if I'm ever going to play that. Yeah, our hand's looking kind of awkward. Just keep alt-tabbing and then... Oh, man. Royal Escort, huh? I kind of want to Palace Guard the big Airborne champion. Oh, I can't. Because now it has Royal Escort. Royal Escort protects your other champions. Your other champions not named Royal Escort have intargetable. So I could just banish all here. And then I have to play Hunting Raptors next turn. No matter what. It's not great. But this is probably a good use of martial law. Making 5 human tokens isn't that great either. My other option would be like just play Silver Dragon, draw a card, and then pass. And then and then the 9/10 comes in and I take 9. Or like play Deathbringer or Palace Guard and just get rid of the Royal Escort. Have to be careful. That's fine. Hopefully Rob just passes. I'm at 6 actually. I didn't realize how low I was. Sweet. We don't really have a play to make. Oh man. Do I play Deathbringer here? Or do I draw a card with Silver Dragon? Disappearing Act is a good answer to that. Storm Dragon, Empyrosaur, and Blue Dragon are all good answers to that. Rain of Fire and Draka and Javelin Thrower are all good answers to that. So we have like 6 or 7 good answers to that card, so I kind of feel like I need to just risk it and play like a Silver Dragon here and just pass. Alright, we're going to pass first, and then I'll play the Javelin Thrower post whatever Rob does. See if I can just get the Twitch chat open on my phone. Erased. That's not good. I'm probably just going to do the Javelin Thrower. Alright. Yeah, let's just do the Javelin Thrower, even though this Hunting Raptors is lame. We're just gonna have to play it next turn anyway, very likely. Alright. My last alt tap. Lurking Giant. We don't really have a choice in the matter here. Now we really need to draw an off-turn play. Like an Ancient Chant would be amazing right now. Sure. That is not an off-turn. Oh, we have their Hunting Raptors back in our hand now, so we're fine. This Deathbringer is known about. I think I'm gonna play the Palace card though. Just because I want to keep cards in hand for the Medusa when I draw it. But this Hunting Raptors and this Deathbringer are unknown. This is fine. Yeah, right? Who cares? Man. How risky am I going to play it? We're going to swing in here. We don't need a blocker. I'm surprised I'm not dead yet. But like, I don't think... I'm trying to think of what... could return the Zealous Necromancer to hand right now. It's probably the play. It's kind of not intimidating though. I don't know. I think I'm just going to be really greedy and hold it. Because I can get rid of 3 zombies with Silver Dragon. I'll take 2 and go to 4. I have plenty of health. Plenty of health. If Rob plays like a real threat, like a Blitz champion, it looks like we both don't have a lot going on. Well, Hunting Raptors is back. This is also a reason not to get rid of Zealous Necromancer, because the Hunting Raptors is a really good answer to it. Kill it for free. Fantastic. All right. Go ahead and get rid of that. Smash and Burn is a fantastic draw as well. I'm tempted to attack here, and then if that blocks, play a Smash and Burn on it, but then I'm kind of relying on the next two cards being having a draw two or some kind of off-turn play in them. This might just be a good time to Silver Dragon and pass. I'm just trying to mitigate the value gained from a board clear. Only a factor 5 from starting health. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I'm very glad that oh, that was surprise attacked out? Oh man. Well, if we take that, we die, so I just have to return to hand right now. We don't have another play. And I don't have a play in hand to stop it, so I'm just gonna return to hand. It's interesting. We may have been fighting over the evil cards. Street Swindler. Street Swindler is about to be swole. Alright. There's our Medusa that I was talking about. We've had since drawn many other evil cards. This is an awkward hand. I don't really want to play Sea Titan. I don't really want to play Deathbringer. I don't really want to play Invergrossus or Medusa. Tangle Vines is not very exciting either. But am I really just going to pass? Probably not. I think I'm just Deathbringering that. I think that's the play. Just kind of lame. Like, I don't really want to play Theron on defense. I can't really afford to attack with it either. Well. Oh, there's Aerial Assassin. Not great for us. I'm probably just going to be very greedy and Medusa it. Well then we get Angel of Death, don't we? What if I block this? Then Raw passes, my turn starts, I draw a card, and then I Sea Titan it, and it gets replayed, and then it attacks, and then I Medusa it, and both of them get Angel of Death. That's not great. Yeah, I can't imagine a world where that attack doesn't happen. Yuck. I think I'm just playing into this Angel of Death, sadly. I could block this draw card and then just Medusa that on my turn. I guess that's not the end of the world. It I might lose to Wolf Skull if that was played right now. It's kind of funny. We just have a lot of champion. We have a lot of ways to get back into the game in our deck. Knight of the Dragon. Hey, that's not lethal. I'll still be at 1. It'll be fine. I don't know. Maybe I should have forced the Angel of Death. I'm not sure still. Anyway, if this comes in, I'm just taking it. Alright, I'm sad. Probably dead. But we'll see. Maybe a Force Mage Apprentice would kill me. We pass one. It's hard to imagine Rob. Oh, I guess Rob just has no answer. We're just gonna block that, and then we'll just draw 2, and we'll play board clear. It's fine. No big deal. We are hanging by a thread here. Yeah, yeah. It is rough playing from behind. I mean, honestly, what's really been awkward for us is just our lack of real off-turn plays. I think we're doing fine. We have a second wind in here to gain 5 health. It's a lot of pressure. We can Entangling Vines to block 1, expend the other, and to smash and burn the 3rd. So we're fine. We are fine. But I have to I have to get rid of the Abyss Summoner would be lethal if I let it survive, so I can't ignore that one. I think I just go for maximum greed. And I expend Abyss Summoner and smash and burn the demon token. Maximum greed. When you think of it this way, Rob's very unlikely to have it deals 3 damage. It have to be Wither or Consume. Otherwise, I would be dealt 3 damage. Yes, it has all the duels cards. Turn. Alright, and now we try. Oh. I don't think we have an answer left in our deck. We're gonna just check anyway. Yep, that's the game. Good game, Rob. Oh, I just alt tapped. Alright, watch the ending animation here. That's a good question. It won't be for a while. I know that's really not much of an explanation for you, but I don't know. Like, I definitely wouldn't expect it anytime soon. Um, it's much more likely that we'll see things like different kinds of arenas, new tournaments, or new game modes. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm just going to end the stream here. Uh, but I'll be back on Monday. Yeah. Yeah, we have the I've been doing the spoiler of the day each day. Oh, you're talking about Jungle. Yeah, yeah. So if every day I'll be doing a spoiler, but yeah, the game usually they come out physically and then it takes a little while before they're digital. I keep clicking it. Anyway, I'll be back on Monday. Have some good games in the meantime, and I don't have a good like list of them. We're gonna be putting up a page on the Epic website, which is epiccardgame.com, but there isn't one up right now. But they're also listed in the Discord. They get posted there occasionally, so I can post a link to that. See if I have it. You too, Cash. Wait a second. I'll grab the. Just grab the Discord. They get posted to. I just see people discussing them. Oh, am I muted? In app discussion or gameplay discussion. I don't think there's actually like a list. I mean, what I can do is I'll see if I can just post these in the Epic Discord if I can't get the webpage up by Monday. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. Have a good weekend.